lovies, and welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shortie Vaughn, and it's a very Shortie Christmas part 5. Yeah, it's going quick. Anyhow, this recipe is super holiday friendly and also easy enough, to make any night of the week, delicious enough for any day of the year. Yay, hooray. We're going to be making Catalina cranberry chicken. And we're going to be using some boneless, skinless chicken breasts because I got them on sale for 99 cents per pound a few weeks back. And I'm just pulling them out of the freezer, just using them. Absolutely, because they were a great deal. And they taste fantastic. You can't beat that with a stick. Let's get down to it because I'm super hungry. All right, let's first go ahead and season up our chicken breasts. I have 3 here. One for each of us, and I have a little bit of poultry seasoning. This has all the good stuff in it, the thyme, the rosemary, the savory, all of those good things. We're also going to need a little bit of cracked black pepper because everything's better when it's seasoned. I don't know why, it just is. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do the other side too. Wouldn't want it to be lonely. I don't want it to feel like it's left out. No, that's just sad. How are y'all doing today? Did you do anything fun or exciting? There we go. Plenty of seasoning on both sides. A little bit of pepper. What did we do today? My back has been really terrible. So most of today I have just spent resting and just doing light housework, and that's really just about it. Saving all my strength and energy for my upcoming cooking days for the big day, the big C for Christmas Day. Absolutely. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and set these off to the side while we make our sauce. I'm going to preheat my oven to my favorite temperature, 400 degrees. All right, we're in the clear. I like to make sure, don't want to set the house on fire. All right, put those tongs in there because we have used them all up, and trying to keep the cross-contamination down to a minimum. I have this little bit of red wine vinaigrette, and we are coming up on the expiration date. So I need to move this on along PDQ. So typically when I'm making a Catalina dressing, I would use like 1/3 cup oil, 1/3 cup of red wine vinegar because it needs that zip, that zing. But because we are getting rid of this red wine vinaigrette, and it's already got the oil in there and everything else, we're just going to go ahead and use that. If you didn't have it, just use the 1/3 cup match. But we're going to go ahead and do 1/3 cup of and 1/3 cup. Oh, it's just got a squeeze in it. That won't hurt a bit. We're moving it on down the line. If you don't like to make your own dressings, you don't have time and you need something that's quicker and more easy and convenient, just buy a bottle of Catalina dressing, whatever kind rocks your boat. The Dorothy Lynch is delicious, but it is very pricey. I never see it at the dollar store, so there's that. I also have some ketchup here, and I forgot to take the little safety tab. I appreciate that everything has a safety tab, but some of these are just boogers to get off. Yeah, it's like, I don't want my food tampered with. Thank you very much for thinking about my personal safety and well-being, but I'd also like to get in it. All right, and then we're gonna do 1/3 cup of ketchup. If you have a sugar-free ketchup or what have you, that'll work just fine. Go for it. Yeah, I was going to buy sugar-free ketchup, and then I saw how much it was at my Albertsons, and I thought, you know what, that little bit of sugar, I'll just deal with it. It'll be okay. I also have some Worcestershire sauce, some W sauce. You have a hard time saying Worcestershire? I'm not sure that I'm always saying it correctly, but everybody knows what I mean. And I am going to go ahead and put in 1 teaspoon of the Worcestershire. And let's go ahead and add some herbs and spices to this. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of paprika. Fantastic. And 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Won't hurt a bit. I like Catalina. I pretty much like all of the salad dressings. Yeah, and I think they're great because they make a nice, easy sauce. Our refrigerator is just loaded with condiments. We probably have more condiments in there sometimes than we do food, and it's just crazy. So I can't buy all the dressings that I want. So, you know, I just have to look up a recipe, find one that sounds just about right. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Hello, Gilroy. I always say hello to Gilroy, California. That's one strong smell in town, and they produce a lot of our garlic. They deserve all the thanks that, you know, a girl can give. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and give this a stir up and get that all incorporated in there. Get that nice and smooth. And this is what we're going to cook our chicken in. Oh, you know, we didn't give it a little taste. We should give it a little taste. It may need some more sugar. I don't think it's going to need any salt because the ketchup had salt, and also that red wine vinaigrette also had salt. So it may need just a touch more sugar. I would be using a Splenda sugar alternative kind of product. But let's give it a taste. Make sure that it's good and zippy. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, dang. Yep, that's gonna be fantastic. If I wanted to, I could have made a lot more and put that in the refrigerator. But I'm trying to clean my refrigerator out for all of my holiday preparations so that there's plenty of room in there. But that would be delicious on a salad. And super easy with stuff you already probably have in your pantry. Alright. And then we're going to just take our chicken and just go ahead and pour that right on top. Yes, please, and thank you. Fantastic. Yeah, I didn't want to throw that little bit of vinaigrette away. I paid for that. I want to use it. It makes me sad when I throw things into the garbage. And I just think, well, worked hard for that money. Now it's just going to the dump. All right. I think that looks good. It's going to taste even better. Okay. We're still preheating. And now I want to make my little cranberry sauce. I got this can of jellied cranberry sauce over at my Dollar Tree, $1.25. The going rate over at my Albertsons for a can of cranberry sauce, $3.99, $4. Yeah. So this is a jellied one. It's not a whole berry cranberry sauce, but it was a bargain. And I can make a few adjustments, and this will be fabulous. Absolutely. So I am going to go ahead and unmold my cranberry sauce. I know I can't get it out of the can all in one fell swoop. I'm just not that talented. But it'll be all right. We got it. We got it. That's all that matters. Okay, and then I'm just going to take I need a better spoon. I need a Lucky spoon. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of mash that up. Not to death, but just in manageable kinds of pieces, so it doesn't look so much like a can. And that's going to be just fine with me. I love cranberries and cranberry sauces. I love dried cranberries, and I think it's just really, really good. It's going to go with this chicken. It's going to give me all of those holiday feels. Because I got the bug. I got the Christmas spirit. I got the Christmas bug. And I am super excited. We're going to watch Lethal Weapon tonight, which is also a Christmas movie. I love action adventure movies. That's probably my favorite genre of movies. What do you like? Tell me down below. All right, kind of got that just mashed up. No longer looks like the can. And I have some dried cranberries. I'm going to put in a very generous handful. There we go. So that will give us more texture, kind of like the whole cranberry sauce. Not worried about it. It's going to be fine. Just mix that on in there. And of course, with these dried cranberries, the longer you let them sit in the liquid, they will plump up and rehydrate. And so you very much will get that, whole cranberry kind of appearance. I've got 2 stalks of celery here. Gave those a good wash up. And I want these in a pretty small dice. There we go. And just give these the old chippity chop. I think that just adds a super bunch of crunch and deliciousness to a cranberry sauce. And yeah, I love it. If you don't like it, but you like the taste of celery, just use some celery seed. Or, if you have difficulty eating celery, yeah, whatever. Or you can omit it entirely. It's all up to you, baby. It's your kitchen. You make the rules. Be a rebel. Yeah, be a rebel. All right, gonna add those right in there. Yay, hooray. Yippee, skippy, and hot diggity. And I'm going to grab a handful of nuts. All right, and this is just a bag of unsalted mixed nuts from the Costco. And I've got some, almonds, cashews, peanuts, what have you. Maybe that's about a half cup. Give these a little tiny bit of a chippity chop because I want some in every bite. But it's a cranberry sauce, not a nut sauce, so moderation, which I am not that good at. I am not that good at moderation. It's something that I really have to work at, so keep on keeping on. In fact, that might be my New Year's resolution. Do you all make New Year's resolutions? I love a New Year's resolution, and I write it down on a little piece of paper, and then I have this little stained glass frame that I keep over on my desk, and I usually put it in there so that I can look at it every day. And some days I work at it, and some days, well, I need to keep working at it. But you do your best. Change is hard, and it takes time. And yeah, we're all just doing the best we can with what we've got. That's for darn sure, especially in the 2020s. The 2020s seem like they've been just kind of like an uphill climb, that's for sure. But we're going to be fine. We're going to keep going. Everything will be great. You just have to learn to enjoy all of those small moments, I think. Okay, well, those got a rough little chibbity chop. Some are bigger than others. That's okay. That's how you know it's homemade. Go ahead and put those all in there. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of this poultry seasoning right on in. Just a sprinkle. Just a little something. There we go. All right. Give this a good stir up. And I don't know how tart that cranberry jelly is. So I need to get a little taste going and see what else it might need. Okay, that's delicious. They're not very tart. They're not overly sweet either. You know what it needs? It needs a little bit of acid. Yeah. Thank you, oven. Yay, my oven preheated. All right, I don't have any orange juice. I would add orange juice, but I have a little bit of lemon, and that's going to suit me just fine. I'm just going to put a few tablespoons in there just to kind of give it that extra tartness. And that should do it. Now, you'll never know that came out of a can. Nope. And my oven's all preheated. Yay, hooray. I am going to go ahead and put a dollop of the cranberry sauce on each one. And I'm being very careful not to put my spoon onto the raw chicken because I want the rest of this cranberry sauce to not be cross-contaminated. I want to use it for a little extra cranberry sauce on the side. So I made sure that this spoon did not touch the raw chicken. I was careful, I promise. Because I don't want to spend my Thursday night at the emergency room. That's no fun. Yeah, that sucks. Got a couple of sprigs of rosemary. This is totally optional. I'm going to go ahead and throw them in there just for that essence. And there we go. That's how it looks. I think that looks fantastic. I'm so hungry. Okay, I'm going to throw these in and let them cook for the next, that's hot. I'm going to let those cook for about 35 minutes. Or until my chicken reaches a safe internal temperature of 165 degrees. I've got my thermometer. It's right in here somewhere. 35 degrees. Got my thermometer, and yeah, it should still be calibrated. It hasn't been that long since the last time I did it. Usually I do it about once a month. So yeah, it says it's about 68. It's about 68 degrees in here today. We did not have the rain that they anticipated that we would have. It didn't happen. We had blue skies, barely a cloud in the sky. Now they're telling me that the clouds are going to come in tonight, that it's going to rain all day tomorrow. I think they're full of malarkey. But you know, I love the weathermen. They're always so optimistic that they're going to be right. But they rarely are. Everybody complains about the weather, but nobody ever does anything about it. All right, so everyone was in agreement on what kind of a side dish we were going to have tonight. We're going to have green beans, and I've got 2 cans of no salt added green beans. One's French cut, and then the other one is just regular cut. And I have drained them because we don't prefer the juice from the canned vegetables. Do you like the juice? It's a matter of preference. Doesn't really bother me that much, but if I have my druthers, I will go ahead and take the no juice, because I'm going to add a little bit of bacon fat to it. Yeah, I want my green beans to have that little essence of bacon. I'm also going to add some of my Costco bacon crumbles. So let's just dirty 1 spoon and put in, about 2 tablespoons of the bacon crumbles. That should do it. That's going to give it a nice essence of bacon. That's going to make everybody super happy. We like bacon. All right, and now I'm going to put in not much. Maybe that's a ½ tablespoon of the bacon fat, and that's just going to give it a certain unctuousness, a certain, we're treating ourselves. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to pop these in the microwave, and I'm going to microwave these for 6 minutes. Oh, you know what it does need? It needs some cracked black pepper. Yeah, put plenty of that in there. And it won't need salt because it's got the bacon. And that'll be plenty salty because typically salt is in a bacon cure. And so, yep, the bacon flavor, that salt from the cure, that cracked black pepper, that's going to be delicious. Going to pop that in the microwave for 6 minutes. But while this is going, and my chicken still has like 15 minutes left, let's do classic TV trivia. Yay, hooray. On All in the Family, Rob Reiner played the son-in-law, the husband to Gloria. What was his character's name, and what was his character's nickname? Tell me down below if you know. Yay, hooray, yippee, skippy. Man, it's got all the smells. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and get this out and get some plates made. Yay, hooray. Dang, that's hot. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at that. That looks spectacular. Look at that. That looks spectacular. The sauce is rich and thick and delicious. And that cranberry sauce on top. Just going to add that certain something, that delicious holiday flair. I'm going to go ahead and give this a poke and make sure we're at 165. I don't want to poison people. Come on, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Perfect. Perfect. Yay, great. Set that right there. Give that a good wash up here in a minute. My green beans came out of the microwave and they smell fantastic. That little bit of bacon is just going to add to tonight's dinner. And there we go. Good portion of green beans. And I'm going to go ahead and toss these rosemary sprigs. They'll make my garbage disposal smell nice later. And let's go ahead and get one of these up. Yay, hooray. bit of cranberry back on top. It fell off. Don't worry. I'm not going to rip anybody off. I'm going to need a spoon. I'm going to need another spoon. All right, there we go. Got it. I'm going to put that cranberry sauce right back over the top of it. Yay, hooray, and plenty of the Catalina dressing, which has turned into a beautiful sauce. Tip this up and just get a little bit more. Perfect. A little bit of that chilled cranberry, just a little bit extra, won't hurt a bit. Put that there right on the side. Okay, I think that that is a beautiful plate of food. I think that that would be fantastic for any Christmas dinner. And you could do like a turkey breast and have that same sauce, that same application. Simple, easy, took about 40 minutes. Yay, hooray. You could cut your time down by buying Catalina dressing. Okay, over at my Albertsons, they sell a turkey breast that's already cooked. You could buy the cranberry sauce from the deli. You could buy that turkey breast that's already cooked from the deli. And a bottle of the Catalina dressing. And then you could make this in like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Just reheat it in your easy bake oven. All right, my lovies, I think that that looks terrific. Thanks for joining me for another Shorty Christmas. Yay, hooray. Be good, be careful, look both ways. I'll see you next time. Bye now.